everyone, and welcome to the 73rd Yorkton Film Festival and the Golden Sheaf Awards Gala. I'd like to introduce tonight my co-host, Mr. George Evans. We are very lucky to have him with us tonight. He is absolutely amazing. He's a talented recording artist, an amazing singer, and entertainer, and a snappy dresser to boot. We are very happy to have hosted him in Yorkton for the last several years, and I think he had a lot of fun. Maybe not a lot of sleep, but a lot of fun.
And my turn to introduce my co-host, Joanne McDonald. She's a fixture in film and television. She's the general manager of City TV, Saskatchewan, the past chair of SAS Culture, and a director on the board of this festival. She's been coming out to YFF since those album covers decorating Racers Pub were in the top 40.
It's actually true. So we would like to begin by acknowledging that we are on the traditional lands referred to as Treaty 4 territory, and that the city of Yorkton is located on Treaty 4, the original lands of the Cree, Ojibwe, Saulteaux, Dakota, Nakota, Lakota, and on the homeland of the Métis Nation. We respect and honor the treaties that were made in all the territories, and we acknowledge the harms and mistakes of the past, and are committed to moving forward in partnership with Indigenous nations in the spirit of reconciliation and collaboration.
As you see, to keep everyone healthy and safe, our awards presentation is just a little bit different this year. We're coming to you virtually as you sit back and relax in your living rooms and perhaps enjoy your favorite refreshment. I hope you have. Thanks for the hard work and great organization from Java Post Productions in developing this evening's show. We're pleased to announce that Access Communication is broadcasting on their community channel and online. The Yorkton Film Festival sends a huge shout out to our volunteers, sponsors, and partners. Without your help, this festival would not be able to call itself the longest running film festival in North America since 1947.
Over the last 73 years, the Yorkton Film Festival has become the premier event for Canadian filmmakers to showcase their work with the most rigorous adjudication process of any festival. This year, we convened 20 juries in 7 cities across Canada, including Edmonton, Swift Current, Saskatoon, Regina, Winnipeg, Toronto, Montreal, and Halifax. Each jury was comprised of five industry members to adjudicate the submissions in that category. Our thanks to those dedicated industry professionals for volunteering their time and expertise in making this year's Golden Sheaf Awards and every Golden Sheaf Awards possible. And as we mentioned before, since we're not doing a live in-person ceremony and we can't see the excitement from the award-winning filmmakers, we'd ask that if you do win an award, send us your comments and even your photos to #YFF20. We would love to see your excitement and reaction. So once again, it's #YFF20.
Tonight, we're going to call on our co-chairs to present two awards that in usual times take place at the Friday luncheon. Co-chair Brandis Vivier will present the Builder Award. Co-chair Keith Hayward will present the Volunteer Award.
It gives me great pleasure to announce Creative Saskatchewan as the recipient of this year's Yorkton Film Festival Builders Award. This award recognizes an individual or an organization that has made the Yorkton Film Festival stronger, who inspire us with their excellence and passion, and encourage our creative content endeavors. For the past 7 years, Creative Saskatchewan has been the driving force and Yorkton Film Festival's partner in the Meet the Decision Makers Roundtable event at the festival. Creative Saskatchewan's sponsorship of the Yorkton Film Festival and of this event has been instrumental in its success. Their support is tremendously valued. Thank you so much for your support over the years, Creative Saskatchewan, and congratulations on your award. Well deserved.
Today, it gives me great pleasure to announce the recipient of the Volunteer Award, a recognition sponsored by the Yorkton Film Festival. This honor recognizes an individual or group who have made the Yorkton Film Festival stronger, who inspires us with their excellence and passion to reach our potential. Today, we honor and recognize the Saskatchewan Wildlife Federation Yorkton branch with this Volunteer Award. The YWF represents the power of the volunteer in the community. The Federation is a non-profit charitable organization with over 300 members. One of the most memorable events during Festival Week is Lobster Fest, a traditional Saskatchewan outing, lobster and skeet shooting on the prairies, where filmmakers mingle with Yorkton residents, enjoy great food, lobster and steak, cooked up by the Lions Club, and then receive personal instruction on shooting a shotgun. Most filmmakers have never seen a shotgun, let alone aim and shoot at skeets. The instructors provide one-on-one training, but also talk about the safety of the sport. Each year, hundreds of photos and videos are circulated, highlighting the skeet shooting and the time taken by the very patient SWF members instructing the filmmakers in the fine art of firing a shotgun. This is truly one of the highlights of the time spent in Yorkton, when filmmakers could relax, visit, and learn the Saskatchewan sport of skeet shooting. We applaud the members for sharing their skills and friendship for 11 years. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2020 Volunteer Award recipients, members of the Saskatchewan Wildlife Federation, Yorkton branch.
So congratulations to Creative Saskatchewan and the Yorkton Wildlife Federation. We really appreciate your support to the festival and to filmmakers. The Yorkton Film Festival is very pleased to announce after 73 years, the Golden Sheaf Award statues are now produced right here in Saskatchewan. We'd like to thank Crystal Bailey for all her help in securing Julian Atelier Foundry, located in Pence, Saskatchewan, just a half an hour from Regina. The foundry was established in 1985 by Joe Fafard, the renowned Saskatchewan artist. And we've been working with the manager, Philippe Tremblay, for the last 7 months, and are pleased to say, here they are, continuing the great tradition of honoring Canadian filmmakers with beautiful statues that are guaranteed to be wind resistant. If you're recognized, check the weight bearing on the shelves you're planning to leave them on.
Our first category of the evening is the Indigenous Award. and it's sponsored by the Painted Hand Casino. We'd like to thank the Painted Hand Casino for their continued support over the last 10 years as the event sponsor of this evening's Golden Sheaf Awards ceremony. Please welcome Charles Ryder, Painted Hand Casino General Manager.
Hello, I'm Charles Ryder, General Manager of the Painted Hand Casino. I thank the Yorkton Film Festival for accomplishing this event in this new normal environment. We anticipate next year we will be able to be close to normal and we can all meet at the Painted Hand Casino once again. This year's award is the Indigenous Award. The Indigenous Award is presented to a production that explores issues relating to Indigenous peoples, stories, or viewpoints from an Indigenous perspective. At least one of the key creative positions, either producer, writer, or director, must be a person of Indigenous descent. The nominees are
Indigenous, presented by Painted Hand Casino. Biggity and Biggity, production company, Ice River Films. Nipoista Masowin, We Will Stand Up, production company, Downstream Documentary Productions Incorporated and National Film Board of Canada. Now is the Time, production company, National Film Board of Canada. Sisters of Sorrow, production company, Hammer and Tong. Throat Singing in Kangersuk, post-secondary institution, Wapikini Mobile.
And the winner of the Indigenous Award goes to Now Is the Time. Congratulations.
After I made the commitment to carve the pole, I had no idea on what was involved. And I remember getting a phone call from my dad. He said, I found a log for you. I said, oh yeah, right, I need a log. And I remember not even wanting to look at the log. I was so terrified. And I said, holy shit, when I saw the log.
Now, the award for animation, sponsored by Telefilm, will be presented by Barbara Chirinos, project leader, Western Region from Telefilm.
It is my pleasure to present the award for the animation film category on behalf of Telefilm Canada. The award recognizes excellence in any frame-by-frame or computer-assisted animated film or video that relies primarily on creative animation techniques to tell a story. The nominees are
Animation, presented by Telefilm Canada. The Physics of Sorrow, production company, National Film Board of Canada. Ragdoll, production company, Flying Cloud Productions Incorporated. Shannon Amen, production company, National Film Board of Canada. The Procession, production company, National Film Board of Canada. Uncle Thomas, Accounting for the Days, production company, Cyclop Films, National Film Board of Canada, and Les Armatures.
The award for animation goes to The Physics of Sorrow, production company, National Film Board of Canada. The Honorable Don Morgan, Minister responsible for SaskTel, will be introducing the award for children's and youth productions, sponsored by SaskTel.
Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure today to represent SaskTel in the Government of Saskatchewan. As you know, this is the first time the Golden Sheaf Awards have gone fully virtual since the Yorkton Film Festival started 73 years ago. And although things look a little bit different this year from behind our computer screens, I think we can all agree that the passion to produce outstanding and thought-provoking film is still the same, if not stronger than ever. Being deeply rooted throughout Saskatchewan, SaskTel strongly values the youth of our province and is proud to recognize the amazing work being done to enhance the lives of children and youth through high-quality productions designed just for them. On that note, I am pleased to present the award for Children's and Youth Production. This award recognizes any single production or series in any genre that is clearly intended for the entertainment and or education of children or youth. The nominees are
Children's Youth Production, presented by SaskTel. Holly's Dress, production company, B707 Productions Incorporated. I Am Skylar, production company, National Film Board of Canada. Icebreakers, production company, National Film Board of Canada. Robotic, production company, Cheshire Smile Television Productions 1 Incorporated. Coyote Science, production company, Coyote Science 2 Incorporated.
The winner for Children and Youth Production goes to Holly's Dress, production company, B707 Productions, Inc. Congratulations.
How do you put a meter on happiness? What makes your life fulfilling? And going out and getting made up or wearing an outfit from a store at the mall is not going to make me happier. So what makes you think your life would be better than mine?
Rhonda Rosenberg, who is a board member of the Multicultural Council of Saskatchewan, will be presenting the 2 Multicultural Awards, under 30 minutes and 30 minutes and over.
I'm Rhonda Rosenberg with the Multicultural Council of Saskatchewan. We are so proud to sponsor the Yorkton Film Festival for Multicultural Awards. We're delighted that there were so many entries this year that we were able to offer awards in 2 categories. We hope to see films that share multiple perspectives and the 5 streams of multicultural work: cultural continuity, celebration of diversity, anti-racism, intercultural connections, and integration. We really thank the artists who have created these works for demonstrating the Saskatchewan motto, "For many people's strength." It's now my pleasure to present the Multicultural Under 30 Minutes Award. Sponsored by the Multicultural Council of Saskatchewan, this award recognizes any single production in any genre that reflects cultural diversity, efforts to recognize and reject racism, and the multicultural landscape in this land we know as Canada. Entries must be under 30 minutes. And the nominees are
Multicultural, under 30 minutes, presented by Multicultural Council of Saskatchewan. I Am Not What You See. Economic Reconciliation. Production company, Productions Casabon Incorporated, 4 Seasons of Reconciliation. Nancy's Workshop. Production company, Cane Sugar Filmworks. The Physics of Sorrow. Production company, National Film Board of Canada. Sadiqa's Garden. Production company, Trail Films and Pampa Productions.
The Multicultural Under 30 Minutes Award goes to Sadiqa's Garden, production company, Trail Films, Pampa Productions.
We started calling friends, and most of the people we called were other Chilean people. The response we got was overwhelmingly positive. I mean, everybody had been looking at the same picture, I guess, and everybody was thinking of the same, doing the same. Right after that, some other Latin Americans, all of us Spanish-speaking, the same idea came from everybody. We came here as refugees. It's about time for us to pay back.
And it is now my honor to present the second Multicultural Award for films 30 minutes and over. And the nominees are
Multicultural, 30 minutes and over, presented by Multicultural Council of Saskatchewan. Nipa Wista Masowin, We Will Stand Up. Production company, Downstream Documentary Productions Incorporated and National Film Board of Canada. The Mill. The Art of Downsizing. Hockey Mom. Production company, Hockey Mom Films Incorporated. Mr. Barry, production company, Six Sigma Productions.
And the multicultural over 30 minutes goes to Nipawista We Will Stand Up, production company Downstream Documentary Productions, Inc., and National Film Board of Canada.
I really wish you guys had met Colton. I wish you had all had the opportunity to meet him and know more than what happened to him or what happened to my family, and know more about just the memories we share, but to actually know him. You guys would have really liked him.
Thank you and congratulations to the winners. Winning a Golden Sheaf Award is an honor. Being nominated is also a great accomplishment. Congratulations to all 92 nominated films in 29 categories.
That's a big number, George, eh?
No kidding.
And, you know, just want to take a second to give our special thanks to our juries and everyone who entered. You know, a number of us all across the country are missing terribly going out to Yorkton for the awards. So, you know, just wanting to thank Mayor Bob and the entire community for making us from other parts feel so welcome, from the opening screening and reception at the Painted Hand Casino, to the lobster evening with the Wildlife Federation out at the Gun Club. Lots of fun out there for sure, and things you didn't expect you'd ever do at a film festival, did you? And, you know, it carries on. You know, there's people often acquiring 50-plus cheeseburgers in the middle of the night.
I wasn't there for that.
You were probably smart. And even to the co-op for making sure there was a spiral ham for some Winnipeg-style hospitality a couple of years ago. So Yorkton is just a wonderful place to go visit. And of course, it's the best film festival in the world. And we can't wait to get back there.
Agreed.
We agree. We don't talk about it once we leave, but we agree it's the best place to be.
I remember nothing. What happens in Yorkton stays in Yorkton.
Absolutely.
Except for the awards, which you take home. And we're going on to our next category. Community television production is sponsored by Access Communications. We'd like to thank Access Communications for sponsoring the broadcast and live streaming of the ceremony. Presenting tonight is Tracy Mucha, Manager of Community Programming.
Access Communications Cooperative Limited is proud to sponsor the Golden Sheaf Award for Community Television Production. These are films in any genre that are produced by and intended solely for broadcast by a community television company for which it owns the copyright. The nominees are
Community Television Productions, presented by Access Communications. Factoria, The Magic City, production company, Shaw Communications. The Blind Adventure Foundation, production company, Bamboo Shoots. Over the Hill Orchards, production company, Bamboo Shoots. The Haas Project, Aaron Wandering, production company, Bamboo Shoots. The Seven Wonders of Manitoba, Episode 3, Pimachawinake.
And the award for community television production goes to The Seven Wonders of Manitoba, Episode 3, Pimachawinake. Congratulations.
Ojibwe for the land that gives life. Pimachawinake encompasses a vast area of Lake Winnipeg's eastern shore, extending 80 kilometers into Ontario. More than 5 times the size of Prince Edward Island, it sits deep in the largest intact forest in the entire Northern Hemisphere.
The city of Yorkton is where we all enjoy a fabulous lifestyle. And is proud to sponsor the Golden Sheaf Award in the category of lifestyle and reality. Presenting the award is the Mayor of Yorkton, Bob Maloney. Bob is not only the Mayor of Yorkton, but he has been a longtime friend and supporter of the festival.
I'm Bob Maloney, Mayor of Yorkton, the city where good things happen, and we are proud to sponsor the Golden Sheaf Award in the category of lifestyle and reality. It was my good fortune to be a board member for many years with the festival, and while this virtual ceremony is innovative, I look forward to 2021 when I can meet all of the participants in the festival and will not have this COVID-19 beard. The Golden Sheaf Award is presented to a continuing nonfiction series about daily living with topics such as design, home decoration, food, makeovers, sex, travel, and recreational interests. Programs may include elements shot in the studio or the field. And the nominees are
Lifestyle and Reality, presented by City of Yorkton. Intervention Canada, production company, Open Door Company and Insight Productions Limited. The Amazing Race Canada, Season 7, production company, Insight Productions Limited. Battle of the Blades, production company, Insight Productions Limited. Top Chef Canada, production company, Insight Productions Limited. Big Brother Canada 7, production company, Insight Productions Limited.
The award for Lifestyle and Reality goes to Intervention Canada, production company Open Door Company and Insight Productions Limited.
Clayton, he's overtaking my home. Do you want me to change the diaper next? Oh my God. He's high all the time.
Love you.
Love you too.
He lost custody of his daughter, Avery. The only thing that keeps me going is that little girl.
The next Golden Sheaf Award is Comedy, sponsored by the Yorkton Royal Auto Group. We would on a normal year thank the Royal Auto Group for sponsoring the shuttles which provide transportation for the filmmakers. We look forward to seeing them again next year with all those shuttles. Presenting this evening is Natalie Ortinsky, brand manager of Yorkton's Royal Auto Group.
Royal Auto Group is proud to sponsor the Golden Sheaf Award for Comedy. This award is presented to a work in any genre intended primarily to provide humor. The nominees are
Comedy, presented by Royal Auto Group. 8+ Weeks, production company, Durko Productions. Home in Time. Model Citizens, production company, Folks Films. Pole Dancer, production company, Mookie McGinty Creative. The Star of Therapy, production company, Come On In Productions.
And the award for comedy goes to Model Citizens, production company, Folks Film. Congratulations.
I'm gonna make sausage over here.
How long's it gonna take?
It's gonna take another 20 minutes. I said, shut up! I can't make sausage when you're making that.
Miss Fairweather. Oh, Clyde, your tuberculosis is clearing up, I see. Why, yes, it's this new health tonic. Here, give it a try. Oh my, is that a bit of opium I detect?
I made calzones.
I don't like calzones.
Oh my God, it's embarrassing enough having to live with your adult sister, just...
The next category is Documentary Arts and Culture and is sponsored by SAS Culture and presented by James Rose, the chair of the board.
As the manager of the cultural section of the Saskatchewan Lotteries Trust Fund, SAS Culture is committed to supporting events such as the Yorkton Film Festival that recognizes great artists and contributors in this field. On behalf of SAS Culture and the cultural community at large, it is my great honor to be able to present the Documentary Arts and Culture Award sponsored by SAS Culture. This award recognizes excellence in documentaries relating to the world of arts and culture. The nominees are
Documentary Arts and Culture, presented by SAS Culture. In the Making, Rebecca Belmore, production company, White Pine Pictures. The Long Ride Home. Production company, Creative. Now is the Time. Production company, National Film Board of Canada. Biggity and Biggity. Production company, Ice River Films. Asanamatuan, a sharing of Indigenous knowledge. Production company, Productions Casabon Incorporated. 4 seasons of Reconciliation film series.
The award for Documentary Arts and Culture goes to Now is the Time, production company National Film Board of Canada.
After I made the commitment to carve the pole, I had no idea on what was involved. And I remember getting a phone call from my dad. He said, I found a log for you. I said, oh yeah, right, I need a log. And I remember not even wanting to look at the log. I was so terrified. And I said, holy shit, when I saw the log.
Documentary History and Biography is sponsored by Bailey's Funeral and Cremation Center and will be presented by Crystal and Raymond Bailey. Bailey's has a long history of supporting the festival going back to the 1960s, when Raymond's mother and father, Mayor Bailey and Colleen, personally hosted many of the festival events. We're pleased to have Crystal and Raymond instrumental in the development and sponsorship of our new awards statues. We welcome them here tonight.
We would now like to present the award for Documentary History and Biography.
This award is sponsored by Bailey's Funeral Home and Cremation Care.
And the nominees are
Documentary, History and Biography, presented by Bailey's. Balakrishna, production company, National Film Board of Canada. On the Line, production company, Cleek Pictures. Mr. Barry, production company, Six Sigma Productions. Take Good Care of Each Other, The Fred Penner Story. Production company, Past Perfect Productions. Magical Imperfection, production company, Smoke Lake Productions Incorporated.
And the award for Documentary History and Biography goes to Mr. Barry, production company, Six Sigma Productions.
I found math doesn't matter where you live on the planet, you study the same, you follow the same formulas. At least it gives you an idea to a child that there is a unity. We are not different. This is exactly the same laws, whether you are a Russian or a Japanese or a French. The whole idea was they should start feeling that we are one species on one planet.
This evening, Daniel Audette, who's the acting Executive Director of Programming and Scheduling for the Aboriginal Peoples Television Network, APTN, will be presenting the award for Documentary Point of View.
Bonjour à vous tous. Je m'appelle Danielle Audette. I am the Acting Executive Director of Programming and Scheduling at APTN, and I am speaking to you all from my home community of La Broquerie, Manitoba. While we are celebrating virtually, I wanted to acknowledge the land that I am on is Treaty 1 territory, the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe people and the homeland of the Métis Nation. For over 20 years, APTN has given Indigenous creators a voice and a platform to share their stories and experiences with Canadians and audiences around the world. APTN is proud to partner with the Yorkton Film Festival and the Golden Sheaf Awards. I would like to present the award for Documentary Point of View. This award recognizes documentaries which present a personal, first-person, or filmmaker narrative and is sponsored by APTN. The nominees are
Documentary Point of View, presented by Aboriginal People's Television Network. Sadiqa's Garden, production company, Trail Films and Pampa Productions. Never Too Old, production company, Dream Street Pictures. Biker Bob's Posthumous Adventure, production company, Bob's Your Uncle Incorporated. Town of Widows, production company, Bread and Roses Creative Productions Incorporated. The Madame of Mayhem, production company, 2694208, Ontario Incorporated.
The award for Documentary Point of View goes to Sadiqa's Garden, production company Trail Films, Pampa Productions.
We started calling friends, and most of the people we called were other Chilean people. The response we got was overwhelmingly positive. And everybody had been looking at the same picture, I guess, and everybody was thinking of the same, doing the same. Right after that, some other Latin Americans, all of us Spanish-speaking, the same idea came from everybody. We came here as refugees. It's about time for us to pay back.
A special shout out to the YFF Board of Directors and the jury members from across Canada who adjudicated this year's entries. Thank you to Java Post and Twisted Pair Productions for their work putting tonight's showreel together. Big thanks to Java Post Randy Shumay and Mike McNaughton, and to Jay Meyer, City Television. He's the voice that we hear on the showreel. I suppose that's why I didn't get that gig. On to our next categories. The category of Serial is sponsored by Rogers City TV Saskatchewan and will be presented by Joanne McDonald, General Manager and Yorkton Film Festival Board Member.
I'd like to congratulate all the nominees at this year's Golden Sheaf Awards. We are looking forward to seeing everybody back in Yorkton for the 74th edition. In the meantime, stay strong and stay safe. On behalf of City TV Saskatchewan and Rogers Sports and Media, I'm pleased to present the award for Serial. This award goes to the best documentary series with a minimum of 6 episodes. And here are the nominees.
Serial, presented by City TV Saskatchewan, Rogers Sports and Media. Red Chef Revival, production company, Black Rhino Creative. The Seven Wonders of Manitoba. Rust Valley Restorers, production company, Rust 2 Productions, Mayhem Entertainment. The Other Side, production company, Angel Entertainment Incorporated. Freedom Road, production company, National Film Board of Canada.
So the award for Serial goes to Red Chef Revival, production company, Black Rhino Creative.
The Aboriginal food that people have come to know was never us.
Indigenous cuisine is not Indian tacos. It's not Bannock.
It's from this land. Introduce it to the world.
I kind of on a journey to reinvent Indigenous cuisine as we know it today.
And now we're on to the category of documentary social political. This category is sponsored by Sask Arts and will be presented by Michael Jones, CEO.
I'm pleased to be here on behalf of Sask Arts. You may not have heard that name before since we've been operating for 72 years as the Saskatchewan Arts Board. We just announced our new name and visual identity on May 20th, so I would invite you to visit us at sk-arts.ca to see the new logo, which we hope reflects the vibrancy of the arts community while honoring our legacy of over 7 decades. Over the course of each year, organizations that receive operating support from Sask Arts, like the Yorkton Film Festival, reach over 1.9 million people with their exhibitions, showings, and other activities. Our grants create a ripple effect, touching the lives of many more people than those who directly receive the funding. Of course, that level of public activity would not be possible without our ongoing funding support from the Government of Saskatchewan and Sask Lotteries, and also our partnerships with agencies like Creative Sask and Sask Culture. We're pleased to be here with the Yorkton Film Festival to celebrate the accomplishments of this year's nominees. The Golden Sheaf Award for the category of documentary, social, political is sponsored by Sask Arts and is presented to a documentary that explores politics, social issues, and our current events. And the nominees are
Documentary, Social and Political, presented by Sask Arts. Nipawista Masawin, We Will Stand Up, production company, Downstream Documentary Productions Incorporated, and National Film Board of Canada. Natsy's Workshop, production company, Cane Sugar Filmworks. Hockey Mom, production company, Hockey Mom Films Incorporated. Humboldt, The New Season, production company, Prairie Cat Productions and Frank Digital. What Are You, production company, Afroflix Incorporated.
And the award for documentary, social, political goes to Nipawista Masawin, We Will Stand Up, production company Downstream Documentary Productions Incorporated and National Film Board of Canada.
I really wish you guys had met Colton. I wish you had all had the opportunity to meet him and know more than what happened to him or what happened to my family, and know more about just the memories we share, but to actually know him. You guys would have really liked him.
The category of documentary science, nature, technology is sponsored by Java Post Production and will be presented by Randy Shumay, partner supervising producer.
Well, this is much different than we're all used to, but it's great that this event can still happen. Java Post is proud to be involved with the festival again, and I feel honored to be presenting this year. Looking at the positives with this, it's been kind of fun scouting locations in the backyard with my son Cohen. He's also running camera and sound right now. I think my 4-year-old is capturing the behind the scenes somewhere. Future filmmakers for sure. The Golden Sheaf Award for the category of documentary, science, nature, technology is sponsored by Java Post Production and is presented to a documentary that explores topics and or issues in the nature, environmental, science, medicine, or technology fields. The nominees are
Documentary, Science, Nature, and Technology, presented by Java Post Production. First Animals, production company, Red Trillium Films Incorporated. Grasslands, North America's Hidden Wilderness. Seals of Sable, production company, C2C Productions Limited. Takea, Lone Wolf, production company, Cineflix, Talesmith, and MBM TV. Under Thin Ice, Gallifeld Productions, Under Thin Ice Incorporated.
And the Golden Sheaf Award for Documentary, Science, Nature, Technology goes to Seals of Sable, production company, C2C Productions Limited.
By December, they're slowly coming ashore to spend 3 challenging weeks on Sable Island, where they'll give birth, nurse their pups, and mate once again. And they'll do it with lots of company.
And now, this year, we have a new category, Mental Health, sponsored by the Yorkton Mental Health Drop-In Center, presented by Chairperson Darlene Stackew.
Good evening. The Golden Sheaf Award for the category of mental health is sponsored by the Yorkton Mental Health Drop-In Center and is presented to a film in any genre that promotes the understanding of and/or depict the realities of those living with mental illness. This is the first year for this award, and there is no category like this in any other film festival. We found it necessary to sponsor this award because of all the mental health issues in the world today. And the nominees are
Mental Health, presented by the Yorkton Mental Health Drop-In Center. Mum's the Word, production company, Evenings and Weekends Productions. Pray, production company, Border City Pictures Incorporated. Uncle Thomas, Accounting for the Days, production company, Cyclop Films, National Film Board of Canada, and Les Armateurs. Humboldt, The New Season, production company, Prairie Cat Productions and Frank Digital. 17 and Life Doesn't Wait, production company, Makin' Movies.
And the award for mental health goes to Mum's the Word, production company, Evenings and Weekends Productions.
Well, maybe we can help you. Let me tell you about this place.
The entire system was punitive and rigged against the girls. The girls came there, sent often forcibly by their parents to hide their supposed shame. With no emotional support, no understanding, they had been bad, and now they were paying the price.
We need to tell people what happened.
Performing Arts and Entertainment is sponsored tonight by the Ministry of Parks, Culture and Sport and will be presented by the Honorable Gene Makowski.
Hi everyone, my name is Gene Makowski. I'm the Minister of Parks, Culture and Sport for the great province of Saskatchewan. I'm fortunate enough this year to be able to present an award, and that award is the Performing Arts and Entertainment, which recognizes excellence in a film or television program that uses music or performance to entertain or showcase artistic achievement. And this award is sponsored by the Ministry of Parks, Culture and Sport. Here are the nominees.
Performing Arts and Entertainment, presented by Government of Saskatchewan, Ministry of Parks, Culture and Sports. Eclipse, production company, New Dance Horizons. The Move, Santee Smith, production company, CBC Arts. Adrian Sutherland, Politician Man, production company, Raz Creative, Midnight Shine Music, and Even Steven Incorporated. Take Down These Walls, production company, Vandelso Productions Incorporated. Daddy, production company, Trembling Void Studios and Pangman Moving Pictures.
Okay, and the winner of this category is Adrian Sutherland, Politician Man, production company, Raz Creative, Midnight Shine Music, and Even Steven Inc. Congratulations.
Fool. You try to garner fame for your next election. We need to listen. We need to change.
Now we're on to experimental, and I really can't think of how you'd even be in this category. This award is sponsored by Sask Lotteries and will be presented by Debbie Hayward, a YFF board member.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Debbie Hayward. I'm an enthusiastic fan of the Film Festival, and I'm honored to be on the Film Festival board. It's wonderful that we can be together like this for this special event that recognizes the creativity and excellence of our amazing filmmakers. The Sask Lottery system is unique in Canada, and we celebrate the lottery-funded events, such as the Yorkton Film Festival, which is dedicated to commemorating Canadian-made films and connecting them to Canadian audiences. Congratulations to this year's nominees and winners, as well as to the festival organizers on 73 years, and for running another successful event in difficult circumstances. As in other years, the festival lives up to its name, providing a platform to celebrate Canadian productions in film. Sask Lotteries wants to acknowledge the hard work, passion, and extensive experience that comes with 73 years, and all of the many, many people working towards the promotion of films made in Saskatchewan and across the country. That is nearly 3/4 of a century of committed volunteers coordinating events, sitting on boards, promoting programs, and being community leaders and role models. These dedicated volunteers are the foundation of Saskatchewan's lottery-funded sport, culture, and recreation system, and their impacts are long-lasting and far-reaching. Thank you for the legacy that you have established and for the recognition that you bring to Canada's film industry. Sask Lotteries is the fundraiser for more than 12,000 sport, culture, recreation, and community groups, and your support of the lottery system is always appreciated. Together, we all win. The Experimental Award is presented to a filmmaker's expression in any genre using unconventional and innovative production practices and techniques. And the nominees are
Experimental, presented by Saskatchewan Lotteries. No Objects, production company, National Film Board of Canada. Lobster Festival. Ghosts. Clouding Around, production company, Hannah, Lotus Eater Productions.
And the Experimental Award goes to No Objects, production company, National Film Board of Canada. Thank you, presenters, and congratulations to the winners. We'd like to take a moment to thank the major partners of the 2020 Yorkton Film Festival: Sask Arts, Telefilm Canada, the City of Yorkton, Sask Culture and Saskatchewan Lotteries, and the Painted Hand Casino. A complete list of sponsors is printed in the festival program book and the award ceremony booklet. Both are available on the YFF website at yorktonfilm.com. Presenting the category of Short Subject Nonfiction, sponsored by Creative Saskatchewan, is Erin Dean, Director of Programming.
The award for Short Subject Nonfiction, presented by Creative Saskatchewan, recognizes a nonfiction production in any genre on any subject that is 15 minutes or less in length. And the nominees are
Short Subject Nonfiction, presented by Creative Saskatchewan. Gun Killers, production company, National Film Board of Canada. Dear Mr. Dudley, production company, High Lonesome Media Productions. Madhu Kumar's Stories of Immigrant Women, production company, CBC Arts. Akameamo Natana's Keep Going, My Daughter. Guardians of the Grasslands, production company, Storybrooker's Media House.
The award for Short Subject Nonfiction goes to Gun Killers, production company, the National Film Board of Canada. The award for Short Subject Fiction is sponsored by the Yorkton Business Improvement District. Presenting this year's award is Donna Brothwell, YBID.
Good evening. I'm Donna Brothwell, the Executive Director for the Yorkton Business Improvement District. The mission of the YBID is to cultivate and promote the YBID District business area as an attractive, dynamic, and prosperous shopping, living, and business destination and promoting Shop Yorkton. We have done this with such projects as our Lights Down Broadway, Benches and Garbage Cans, Clean Sweep program, Flower Prop program, and much more. Support of events such as the Yorkton Film Festival helps keep our city full of shoppers and guests that visit our businesses and community to keep our district growing. We are proud to support the Yorkton Film Festival with the presentation of the Short Subject Fiction Award. The award for Short Subject Fiction, presented by YBID, recognizes a fiction production in any genre on any subject that is 15 minutes or less in length. And the nominees are
Short Subject Fiction, presented by Yorkton Business Improvement District. Pick, production company, Sugar Glass Films. A Brief History of the Unicorn, production company, Lulu Pictures Incorporated. Resolve, production company, Sunstone Pictures Incorporated. Solastalgia, production company, 1000 Flowers Productions and Amazing Productions. The Bear and the Beekeeper.
The award for Short Subject Fiction goes to Pick, production company, Sugar Glass Films.
I mean, Aaliyah, he's talking to you.
I've always been in the middle row.
That was before.
Since grade 1.
Your hair is blocking some of the other students. Parents will complain.
I'm not as tall as the people in the back row.
Please don't argue with me. I'm just trying to keep things fair for everyone. All right. Big smiles, everyone. 1, 2, 3.
Cheese!
The Drama Award is sponsored by the Saskatchewan Media Production Industry Association. Presenting this year's award is Ken Alexi, Executive Director of Sympia.
I am delighted to be here on behalf of Sympia, the Saskatchewan Media Production Industry Association, and its 200 members. We have had a wonderful, long 30-year involvement with the Yorkton Film Festival. We expect it to go on for another 30 years. The award for drama, presented by Sympia, recognizes a production that is comprised primarily of the dramatic portrayal of characters, settings, life situations, and stories. The nominees are
Drama, presented by Saskatchewan Media Production Industry Association. Buzzard, production company, Ford Films. Surrounded by Water, production company, Media Connections Film Incorporated. The Will and the Wall, production company, BC Minorities for Film and TV Society.
And the award for drama goes to Buzzard, production company, Ford Films.
Hi there, I'm Hannah. I'm from the Hydro Company. I'm just stopping by to see if your water heater... Are you recording me?
Yes. Please.
I'm just checking to see if your water heater needs
My water
an upgrade.
heater?
Yeah.
Who are you?
I'm Hannah. I'm from the Hydro
Is that
Company.
even your real name?
Yeah.
Many of the nominees tonight are established in the filmmaking business and many have been past award winners. It's great that the Film Festival always looks to the future, encouraging and nurturing people who are up and coming in the film industry. And that segues nicely into our next category. Our next award is for Emerging Filmmaker, and it's sponsored by the RBC Foundation. I'd like to ask Trevor McLaughlin, manager of the Parkland Market.
Hi, my name is Trevor McLaughlin, Community Manager with RBC for the Parkland region. At RBC, we believe that the arts are a window to the soul. In the face of a pandemic, artistic expression has continued to find a way to tell its story, remind us of our humanity, and anchor us with the understanding that we are truly together, even when apart. All around the world, in these times of isolation, countless individuals have turned to film to escape, to find comfort, and to feel closer together. This is why, through the RBC Emerging Artists Program, RBC supports hundreds of arts organizations that provide opportunities to advance an artist's career through genres such as visual arts, music, theater, performance, literature, and film. On behalf of all of us at RBC, thank you to the arts community for being a shining light in these difficult times. Because of you and the extraordinary platform that the Yorkton Film Festival provides filmmakers, we are extremely proud to be partnering with the Yorkton Film Festival to present the Emerging Filmmaker Award. This award will go to a director who has made his or her first professional film, fiction or nonfiction, in any genre. The nominees are
Emerging Filmmaker, presented by RBC Foundation. The Bear and the Beekeeper. Buzzard, production company, Ford Films. The Great Malaise, production company, National Film Board of Canada. Town of Widows, production company, Bread and Roses Creative Productions Incorporated. Sisters of Sorrow, production company, Hammer and Tong.
And the award for Emerging Filmmaker goes to The Bear and the Beekeeper. The Golden Sheaf Award for Student Productions is sponsored by Wavelength Entertainment. To present the award is Steve Allen, Principal Partner and Yorkton Film Festival Board Member.
Wavelength Entertainment is always pleased to present the award for student production. It's awarded to a student production that was directed and or produced by a full-time student enrolled in a post-secondary institution. And the nominees are...
Student Productions, presented by Wavelength Entertainment. Joe, Post-Secondary Institution, INIS. Names for Snow, Post-Secondary Institution, Wapikani Mobile. The Biceps Factory, Post-Secondary Institution, INIS. Throat Singing in Kangersuk, Post-Secondary Institution, Wapikani Mobile. Play Eros, Beach Workers, Post-Secondary Institution, EMCV, École de Métier du Cinéma et de la Video.
The award for student production goes to Joe. I think I like that title. Congratulations. Post-Secondary Institution, INIS.
C'est les deux femmes de ma vie, ça. Ouais. Ma fille Karine, puis Diane Dufresne, c'est sûr. Puis tout le monde le sait, dans ma famille. S'il y a quelque chose sur Diane à télé, vous êtes plus là, il n'y a plus personne qui existe. Il faut que j'écoute Diane. C'est comme ça. J'en suis folle. Je veux la connaître juste assez. Pour me faire rêver, pour lâcher notre routine plate, notre vie plate. Tu vas voir Diane, puis et voilà. C'est réglé pour quelqu'un. Moi.
Now we're on to digital media. The award for digital media production is sponsored by the Canada Media Fund. Presenting the award will be Valerie Creighton, President and CEO of the CMF, and longtime friend of the Yorkton Film Festival.
For the 8th consecutive year, the Canada Media Fund is delighted to partner with the Yorkton Film Festival. As a Saskatchewan girl, I'm honored to support North America's longest-running film festival, now in its 73rd year. Generations of film lovers have celebrated and supported the success of this festival, and our stories have traveled here at home and around the world to the delight of audiences. Today, we share in our achievements. Nothing can stop the extraordinary success of our industry, and I look forward to seeing all of you in Yorkton in 2021 at the Golden Sheaf Awards. The Canada Media Fund is proud to present the award for digital media production to an original production in digital media across all genres and all platforms. And the nominees are
Digital Media, presented by Canada Media Fund. Mum's the Word, production company, Evenings and Weekends Productions. Migrant Mothers of Syria, production company, Morning Bird Pictures. Nikola Tesla and the End of the World. Plan B, production company, Top Dollar Sisters Productions Incorporated. The Internet of Everything, production company, I Steal Film.
The award for digital media goes to Migrant Mothers of Syria, production company, Morning Bird Pictures.
بدأت الأحداث بال2012 وبعدين فجأة كنا قاعدين بالبيت وقال سمعنا صوت ضرب وقال الحيطان على الطريق العام على الشارع السوق كلها وقعت بالأرض ودوب أنا كان عندي ولد واحد بس أياماتها دوبني أخذت الولد وطلعت فيه أنا وزوجي والولد من البيت.
Now our next categories, and a special note about the sponsor of the Director Awards, the Norman and Margaret Jewison Charitable Foundation. The foundation has been a longtime supporter of these awards for no other reason than to simply support Canadian filmmakers. Norman Jewison has had a hand in some of the most successful Hollywood films, and the Yorkton Film Festival is so grateful for the foundation's support again this year. Presenting for the category Director Nonfiction is Cam Bennett, YFF board member.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Cam Bennett. I'm a board member of the Yorkton Film Festival. I'm so sorry that we can't be together in person tonight. Let's make a date for 2021 in the Manitoba Hospitality Suite. We will see you then. The Norman and Margaret Jewison Charitable Foundation is very pleased to sponsor the Golden Sheaf Award for Best Director Nonfiction. And the nominees are
Director Nonfiction, presented by Norman and Margaret Jewison Charitable Foundation. Bala Krishna. Directors Colin McKenzie and Aparna Kapoor. Production company, National Film Board of Canada. Hockey Mom. Directors Tayama Alkamli and Andrew Moyer. Production company, Hockey Mom Films Incorporated. Sadiqa's Garden. Directors Julia Iriarte and Chad Galloway. Production company, Trail Films and Pampa Productions. Shannon Amen. Director Chris Dainty. Production company, National Film Board of Canada. The Mill. Director David Craig.
The award for Director Nonfiction goes to Shannon Amen. Director Chris Dainty. Production company, the National Film Board of Canada. Director Fiction, also sponsored by the Norman and Margaret Jewison Charitable Foundation, is presented by Dana Leshek, Yorkton Film Festival board member.
Good evening. Very honored to have been asked to present this special award tonight, sponsored by the Norman and Margaret Jewison Charitable Foundation. But due to various complications, which includes but is not limited to a broken curling iron, expired makeup, mosquitoes, I'm passing it over to a certain special someone who always makes me smile. May he do the same for you, and big thanks to him. Cheers.
Hi, Louis Anderson here. Honored to be at the Yorkton Film Festival Online Awards. Hoping for a great night for everybody. Listen, on behalf of Dana, I'm honored to present the Best Director Fiction category, and here are the nominees.
Director, Fiction, presented by Norman and Margaret Jewison Charitable Foundation. Buzzard, Director, Joy Webster. Production Company, Ford Films. Model Citizens, Director, Taylor Brown. Production Company, Folks Films. Pick, Director, Alicia Harris. Production Company, Sugar Glass Films. Resolve, Director, Marta Borowski. Production Company, Sunstone Pictures Incorporated. The Physics of Sorrow, Director, Theodore Ushev. Production Company, National Film Board of Canada.
The award for Director Fiction goes to The Physics of Sorrow. Directors Theodore Ushev, Production Company, National Film Board of Canada.
Congratulations!
The award for research is sponsored by the Gallagher Centre, home of the Yorkton Film Festival for most years. Tonight presented by Taylor Morrison, General Manager.
Congratulations to all the nominees and award recipients this year. While the administration and staff at the Gallagher Centre are saddened that we cannot host the film festival this year, we are looking forward to seeing everyone back in the building in 2021. Remember, we're all in this together. Be safe, be smart, and be kind. The award for research, sponsored by the Gallagher Centre, the home of the Yorkton Film Festival, recognizes the work of the researcher in a documentary production. The nominees in the research category are
Research, presented by Gallagher Centre. Guardians of the Grasslands. Production Company, Storybrooker's Media House. Icebreakers. Researcher, Sandy Rankudua. Production Company, National Film Board of Canada. Nipa Wista Masowin, We Will Stand Up. Production Company, Downstream Documentary Productions Incorporated and National Film Board of Canada. Town of Widows. Researcher, Steve Cornwell. Production Company, Bread and Roses Creative Productions, Inc. The Seven Wonders of Manitoba.
The award for research goes to Guardians of the Grasslands, Production Company, Storybrokers Media House. Congratulations.
Here in Western Canada, we have less than 20% of our native grasses left. In some areas, that number is as low as 13%, which is really sad because you think of the cultural significance that these grasslands have for Western Canada, first the Indigenous peoples, and then the settlers that came out. Everybody talked about the prairies as being a vast inland sea of grass.
Now, presented by the National Film Board of Canada, the Kathleen Shannon Award is given to a filmmaker whose production reflects voices which are rarely heard. The award will be presented by Claude Jolicoeur, the Film Commissioner for the National Film Board of Canada. As we celebrate the Yorkton Film Festival's 73rd year, it's really important to recognize the role the festival has played in Canada's cultural history as the longest-running film festival in North America.
The National Film Board Kathleen Shannon Award, a $1,000 cash award and plaque, will be presented to a filmmaker whose production exemplifies diverse, cross-cultural storytelling in novel and unique ways. Kathleen Shannon was a Canadian film director and producer who joined the NFB in 1956 as a music editor. In 1974, after lobbying the NFB to establish a women's film unit, the NFB created Studio D, of which Shannon served as executive producer. Studio D was the first government-funded film studio dedicated to women filmmakers in the world. The nominees are
Kathleen Shannon Award, presented by National Film Board of Canada. Nipa Wista Masowin, We Will Stand Up, production company, Downstream Documentary Productions Incorporated, and National Film Board of Canada. Now is the Time, production company, National Film Board of Canada. Sadiqa's Garden, production company, Trail Films and Pampa Productions. The Mill, The Physics of Sorrow, production company, National Film Board of Canada.
The Kathleen Shannon Award goes to Sadiqa's Garden, production company, Trail Films, Pampa Productions.
We started calling friends, and most of the people we called were other Chilean people. The response we got was overwhelmingly positive. I mean, everybody had been looking at the same picture, I guess, and everybody was thinking of the same, doing the same. Right after that, some other Latin Americans, all of us Spanish-speaking, the same idea came from everybody. We came here as refugees. It's about time for us to pay back.
73 years ago, James Lecision, a field worker with the National Film Board, inspired a group of Yorkton residents to build the Yorkton Film Council. Ruth Shaw was one of the original founders in 1950, and the last one to attend our award galas until her passing in December 2013 at the age of 95. She was a tireless volunteer and promoter, not only of the festival, but of the city, its businesses and organizations, for more than a half a century. To mark Ruth's 90th birthday in 2008, her family and friends established a trust fund that continues to sponsor the Ruth Shaw Award. Along with $500 for the festival entry judged to be the best of Saskatchewan. Ruth was extremely proud of this award, and the festival is honored to present this award in her memory. At this time, we'd like to invite Dick DeReich, longtime friend and colleague of Ruth, to present the Ruth Shaw Best of Saskatchewan Award.
It's my honor to represent Doug and Leslie Shaw and their family, and the family of the late Karen Ibbotson, to present the award named for their mother and grandmother, and my second mother, Ruth. Ruth Shaw, as the MC mentioned, is part of the Yorkton Film Festival history. Ruth loved to talk history. She knew our local history like few others. But she did not live in the past. Ruth would be proud that the festival has found a way to continue its long tradition through this pandemic and did not let it get in the way of honoring the best. She would have also been wearing a mask, by the way, and like a good mother, would tell all of us to do the same. It is my pleasure to present the Ruth Shaw Best of Saskatchewan Award. This award, along with $500, is given to a production in any genre created by or featuring members of the Saskatchewan film and television community.
Ruth Shaw Award, Best of Saskatchewan, presented by Yorkton Film Festival. Humboldt, The New Season, production company, Prairie Cat Productions and Frank Digital. Good Morning, Kay Parley, Mind of Her Own, production company, Access Communications. IMET, Siente Flechi, production company, Creative Ideas. The Other Ordinary, production company, Halter Media and Accessible Media Incorporated.
The recipient of the Ruth Shaw Best of Saskatchewan Award goes to Humboldt, The New Season, production company, Prairie Cat Productions and Frank Digital. Congratulations.
Every day it's hour by hour. It's an emotional roller coaster. It's up and down, up and down.
It was part of my life that affected me, but I don't want it to be something that defines me.
I feel that if I was on the other side of this, I would want them to live their life to the fullest as well and continue the season on behalf of us.
I think this year will shape a lot of our lives for the rest of our lives.
Thank you, and congratulations to all the winners so far. You know, it's really been a lot of fun hosting the virtual awards here tonight. We've had a really good time. Okay, I have. I don't know if you have.
Of course I have.
And we're really proud to have been asked to host the awards this year. The festival is a gem, we'll all agree, and it's a gem in the crown of Yorkton in the heart of Saskatchewan. And if you get the big award, it will be a very, very heavy crown. So this is it, the big one, Best of Festival. It's also sponsored by the Yorkton Film Festival and will be presented by the co-chairs, Brandis Vivier and Keith Hayward.
Before we announce our next award, I'd like to take this opportunity on behalf of myself and my co-chair to thank everyone for joining us tonight for these virtual online Golden Sheaf Awards. We'd also like to extend a huge thank you to our sponsors who've been so supportive of the festival in these troubling times. We also need to thank our board of directors, the programming committee, as well as all the juries across Canada who have made this event possible. We also would like to put our hands together and thank the staff at the Yorkton Film Festival, led by the always classy Randy Golden. Randy, I'm sure I speak for everybody when I say it is a true pleasure working with you. Thank you. I miss you. And now on with the show.
On behalf of the Board of Directors of the Yorkton Film Festival, it is our pleasure to present the Best of Festival, recognizing the most outstanding productions submitted to this year's festival. All category winners are eligible. The nominees are not released prior to the Golden Sheaf Awards tonight. The nominees are
Best of Festival, presented by Yorkton Film Festival. Nipa Wista Masowin, We Will Stand Up. Production Company, Downstream Documentary Productions Incorporated, and National Film Board of Canada. Humboldt, The New Season. Production Company, Prairie Cat Productions, and Frank Digital. Mr. Barry, Production Company, Six Sigma Productions. The Physics of Sorrow, Production Company, National.
And the winner is Mr. Barry, Production Company, Six Sigma Productions. And the Best of Festival will be going home with them tonight.
I found math doesn't matter where you live on the planet, you study the same, you follow the same formulas. At least it gives you an idea to a child that there is a unity. We are not different. This is exactly the same laws, whether you are a Russian or a Japanese or a French. The whole idea was they should start feeling that we are one species on one planet.
So, this is it, George.
And not a moment too soon.
No kidding.
Being here, we're not getting our usual quotient of cocktails that we would otherwise be having at the wonderful banquet.
And pierogies.
And pierogies.
So I think I'll be up a little longer tonight.
For once.
Yeah. So thanks everyone for joining us for the 2020 Golden Sheaf Awards. A really big thanks once again to Access Communications and Java Post Productions. You guys really rock. We appreciate it, and we can't wait to see what we look like on TV.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah. Before I forget, I would just like to say hello to my mother, who has told me she will be watching this. And we also want to thank all our sponsors, the filmmakers, everyone involved for your continued support for the Yorkton Film Festival. And a special thanks go out to Randy and the Yorkton Film Festival staff. They work year-round, tirelessly both with programming throughout the year as well as getting the festival together. And they are a treasure. Thank you so much for doing that. We wouldn't be here without you. We really look forward to seeing everybody back in Yorkton, May 27th to 30th for the 74th Yorkton Film Festival. Is it in your diary?
Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't miss it.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, that's all we have for tonight. Congratulations once again. Good night.
Good night to you.
Good night.
And to you.
Thank you.